This lesson is about a giraffe. And so the book that we are going to read is called Emily the Giraffe, a book by a man named Pascal, who is from Brussels, Belgium, which is in a different country than ours. But he is an author and illustrator who loves to travel himself. So it's fun to be inspired by the whimsical drawings that he provides for us as he was inspired when he was visiting different places. And this book was given to me by a friend who also likes to travel. Emily the giraffe loved to frisk about in the hot African sun. The whole of the bush was her playground. Emily's favorite game was turning somersaults. Another of her special tricks was twisting her body into the number what? Good job. The number 9. You know, not very many animals can make a great number 9. She has the long legs and the long neck. All the animals adored Emily. She was such a great sport. Emily was a good friend. Splash! Emily made a wonderful diving board. Look what animal she would be the diving board for. The monkeys. And the markings on her back, which we're going to talk about those for your project. The markings on her back came in very handy for playing chess. Emily and her friends could play anywhere at any time. Have you ever played chess, boys and girls? It's a fun game to learn to play. Her friends could always count on Emily. When Bird's tree blew down, I bet that was a sad day. Emily moved her whole family, complete with the nest, in one whole trip. So Emily is helpful. She's a helpful friend. This will remind you of several days from this year. One was from our ant hill design, when you designed the tunneling of the ant hill. And the other one was, which one do you remember? It was at the beginning of February. We celebrated Groundhog Day. And we thought about the groundhog living underground and having to wait until that early February 2nd to come out. Well, each morning, Emily would call on her neighbors. She chatted with friends at the top of the highest tree and the bottom of the deepest hole. Everyone wanted to be just like Emily. The little snails were even proud of having little horns just like hers. You're going to get to draw little horns on your giraffe when you make it later. But look how many snails it takes to be as tall as Emily's neck. And that's just her neck, because look, she's laying down. Then one day, something happened. A short-sighted butterfly collector accidentally caught Emily in his enormous net. Oh, he was very embarrassed, and he apologized wholeheartedly. To make amends, he invited Emily to return with him to his homeland in the north part of the world. As she had never been abroad, Emily readily accepted his kind offer. Her friends were sad to see her go and gathered to bid her bon voyage. That's what you say when you leave. Someone leaves on a boat. It's like saying, have a good trip. Emily and the butterfly collector sailed on a steamship for days and days. Look at on the ocean. This is a nice little depiction of the world, which we're going to be talking about for Earth Day, which is also this month. When they arrived, Emily found all the hustle and bustle very exciting. She quickly made new friends and was always eager to lend a hand or a neck whenever needed. Look, she's helping block the road to keep the trucks safe where the train tracks are. One morning, she met a chimney sweep. That's the one that comes and cleans the soot out of the chimney, sort of like we talked about in that book, Extra Yarn, where the whole town started out white and dark like chimney, the soot from a chimney. Well, a chimney sweep cleans the chimney. So when she met the chimney sweep with a ladder as tall as she was excited. He offered her a position as his assistant. The two of them spent many days cleaning chimneys. But the job had its drawbacks. Emily's neck stretched, and soon she got soot in her lungs. The doctor prescribed rest, fresh air, and plenty of vitamins. And of course, bathing in the sea. So off Emily went to the seashore. She soon felt much better. And that is when the circus came to town. So she decided to join. Wow, Emily loved showing off her tricks under the big top. On her days off, Emily went sailing with her friend the clown. But soon the circus moved on. Do you see? Emily got to hold the what? The sail of the sailboat. That reminds me of Where the Wild Things Are. Remember when you made a little sailboat with your name on it? Emily didn't really want to leave the seashore, so she stayed behind. Her new job was selling rubber rings on the beach. You know, the little inner tubes that you see floating in the sea. One day, thick black smoke filled the sky. Oh no, it floated above the beach umbrellas and tickled Emily's nose all the way from here across. Oh no, it was a fire. Before the fire engine had even arrived, Emily saved a little girl and her teddy bear from the flames at the top of the building. Most firefighters use a tall ladder to get up there, but Emily just used her long what? Neck. It was as tall as their tall ladders, right? Wow, the king gave Emily a wonderful medal for her bravery. The queen offered to grant Emily her dearest wish. Whatever would she wish for? A trip to the North Pole? A rocket ride to the moon? She could have anything? Oh, what would you wish for, boys and girls, if this king and queen had offered you any wish? Emily didn't need but just a moment. She knew exactly what she wanted. And that is how Emily returned to the African bush. All her friends cheered to have her home again. Look at the elephant and the ostriches. The birds were all so happy. And one of the things that we think about this story really is there's no place like home.